Hello, welcome to the Pitchy podcast. We're your hosts, James
and Stephanie.
Well, today is, where do I even begin? Today is another amazing episode of the Pitchy podcast because we have an incredible, an amazing, extremely special guest with us here today. She was a top 20 playoff contestant on season 23 of NBC's The Voice. And she was on that deep bench we like to call Team Kelly.
Yes.
Woo! The talent never stopped on Team Kelly.
Sure didn't.
We described her ThroaK, and that's ThroaK with a K.
K.
We described her ThroaK as, I'm going to get this right, as being coated with the finest of chicken grease and Kool-Aid.
Yes.
Meaning her voice has an incredible amount of soul. She created vocal runs that we never have heard before, and Stephanie and I are run connoisseurs.
Yes, we are.
And on top of all that, she is an incredibly wonderful human being. Mm-hmm. Please welcome Allie to the Pitchy podcast. Hey, Allie!
Hello. Hello. I was going to do a rhyme right now, but never mind.
Yeah, come on.
All right, hold on. Hello.
Oh. James,
Defibrillator.
If this is how we starting, Lord have mercy. All right, let me contain myself.
She's going in already. Ready. Allie, and we haven't even started the interview yet. You need to stop, young lady. Stop.
But sorry, don't. Guys. But also don't. Don't stop.
If you want to just throw a run,
listen. If you just happen to feel just come on with it. Just come on with it.
Got it.
Oh my God.
Hi guys.
Hi, Allie.
Hey, Allie. I'm sorry. We're cutting up already because we here at the Pitchy Podcast have anticipated this interview for a long time. We've been following Allie. Allie's been following us, and she is just, we call her one of the sweetest people because she has just been so encouraging to us.
Yes.
Throughout this entire past season of The Voice.
Yes.
And she was obviously one of our favorite contestants because you never knew what you were going to get, but you knew you were always going to get it with soul. And
yes.
Allie, sis, you are a truly special artist.
Absolutely.
Really.
Well, thank you guys. It's truly an honor. You guys are the most amazing people that I've had an interview with. And just being able to have a conversation with, true, genuine souls. And I love you guys. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you.
That means so much. Absolutely. It is our joy. So let's go ahead and get started with the questions.
All right.
Yes, let's start. So Allie, so many people that listen to our podcast probably know you from The Voice and probably heard a little bit of your backstory during the blinds. But for anybody that might be new to the Pitchy podcast or new to you, would you just share with us a little bit about what your life looked like before being on The Voice?
Of course. So, hello everyone. I am Allie. Yes, you probably do know me from Team Kelly of The Voice. However, a little quick, side story of what my name is. Allie is actually a shortened version of my entire legal name, Alyssa Lauren Ibarra. Yeah, I know. A little fun
wow.
Fact. Yeah, so that is where that came from. And then also because there was another Alyssa on the show already, we didn't want to have that, clash. But then there's also another Allie, but I call her Allie with 2 L's, and she calls me Allie with 1 L.
We call her Allie Keck.
Exactly. There you go. Allie Keck, if you're listening, I love you. And yeah, life before the show, honestly, was pretty normal, standard. I was, a little bit, I guess you can say, nervous and fearful of putting myself out there musically. And so I just didn't. And I was, just focusing on working. I work at Disneyland, so that's what I was doing.
Really?
I saw pictures of you at Disneyland. I wanted to say that you were a castmate, but I wasn't sure. I'm currently a little bit obsessed with Disneyland and Disney World right now, so that is really, really cool.
Yes, I've been working there for 5 years, so that is what I was doing. And if I was singing, obviously, I love it, regardless of the fact that, I had that fear in the back of my head. I was singing, in my room, just writing my own songs, doing some small gigs here and there, barely posting on TikTok or, I never posted on YouTube. I just posted my first video maybe a couple days ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So, so being on the show has definitely changed my life, for the better. And, definitely helped me gain that confidence to just do it. Just put yourself out there.
That's fantastic.
Well, you sure performed like you've been doing it on stage for years.
Right.
Not just the voice, Allie, like your performance, like you lit up the stage. And, and some people just have that, that spirit that just exudes from them. And you were one of the ones that this season, it wasn't just about the voice. Your performance was as captivating as your vocal was.
Oh, well thank you.
Consistently.
Yes.
Thank you. That was definitely my goal, to put out like good stage presence. Because, my motto is, music and performing and just live performance in general is more than listening to it.
That's
you
right.
want to feel it. So
absolutely.
And you want to see it as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. And it's just, like, especially if there are viewers that are like myself that are deaf, they can't really hear it all. So if they're just looking at someone standing there, what are they going to be saying? So, you want them to see that movement, the body movement, all these different factors that play into live performance. And that is something. So I'm glad it translated well to you guys.
Wow. Yeah. James, this is not off topic, but this is an aside for us as far as us being worship leaders at our church. When we think about our deaf community at our church and us being worship leaders, I never really considered how our stage presence, because we James and I are very demonstrative on as we worship. I never really thought about how that is an expression to our deaf community, how watching us worship, if they are not able to hear it, is a way that we can better minister to them. So that was a whole word right there, Allie. Thank you so much for that.
Of course. Yeah.
Never thought about that like that. Even it's right there, but I just never really thought about that like that. That's wonderful.
I'm honored to have put that thought in your head.
Yes, thank you. Thank you,
Allie. Yeah, wow. And it will also, I think, going forward, Stephanie, I think we'll also always consider that.
Yes.
And thank you for opening our eyes even more to.
Of course, so, absolutely. Allie, yes. What's up?
Let's see. What would you say was the best thing that came from your time at or on The Voice?
Yeah. I have several answers to that.
Sure.
Fantastic.
First and foremost, it is being able to learn from a legend herself, Kelly Clarkson. That was something I will never, ever, ever, take for granted. And that is something I'll always cherish. The people that I've met on this show, the other artists who I consider some of my very best friends now.
Awesome.
That is a bond that I will always cherish as well. And you know what? Not even just learning from Kelly, it's from the other coaches. The other coaches, they're just so insightful, and it's just amazing, that I get to sing for some huge names in the industry and their positive feedback. And that is just insane to me that they like me. I'm like, wow, okay, cool. And one of the main reasons why I actually even chose to be on The Voice, because I was going to be on American Idol. Like, they asked me, like, we want you to be in front of the judges and sing for them.
Okay.
All in all, I couldn't do it because I work for Disney, and Disney owns American Idol.
So
it was a little
conflict of interest. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. And, I was like, okay, let me just do the voice. And obviously my mom told me, like, yeah, just do the voice.
Right.
And the reason why I chose it is because, yes, I have this story. My story is a huge part of me and something that I'm always willing to share because, there's at least one person that is like me that needs to hear that and see that
That's right.
on TV. However, I don't want that to be the reason why I am on the show,
Of
period.
course.
Right.
My voice, my singing, my musicality, my artistry is something that I want to be appreciated.
Yes.
And the fact that these coaches turned for me, just listening to me and not knowing a single thing about me beforehand,
Yes.
and believing me enough to consider me to be on their team is something I am so blessed for, and I'll thank God for every single day. So that is just amazing.
Yes.
So yeah, that is one huge thing I'll take from this is the overall experience in general is just amazing. The coaches, the people, and honestly, I had to give a huge shout out to the crew as well, because I'm a deaf person. I am a deaf singer, and there are a lot of accommodations that come with that. And they did not hesitate at all to, act quickly on those accommodations. So yeah, I am so blessed to be a part of such an amazing production. Yeah, it wasn't easy. It definitely was not easy. It took a toll on me, on my body. It's a lot of
Yeah.
hard work, but
Yes.
with hard work comes great things, and I think I did my
True.
best.
Shout out to the voice crew for holding it down for Allie.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know
Yes.
what? I love that you mentioned the crew, Allie, because they are truly the unsung heroes
Mhm.
of production. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
the people that you don't see.
Yes.
And I love that you brought light to them and what they bring to, because we'd be nothing without the crew, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
There
There
would be
wouldn't
no
be a
show.
show.
That's right.
Something you said, Allie, earlier that really has stuck with me because we have consistently heard this from anyone that we've talked to over the 2 seasons we've been doing the podcast, that they were like, unless you were on the show, unless you are a contestant on the show, you would never understand why we become so close, why we become as close as we do, why I can truly say that these people I call these people my best friend. And we've heard that from countless other contestants.
That's
They
right.
were like, it is being on The Voice was one of the most unique experiences of your life, and no one can truly appreciate it or understand it unless you've gone through it with someone. And I love how I love that sense of family, that it's beyond camaraderie. It truly is like, you're like, these people are going to be my friends the rest of my life.
Oh, yeah.
That's
These
right.
people are my family. They're my
That's
ride or
right.
die.
Yeah.
It's awesome to hear that consistently from everyone we've talked. I don't
Absolutely.
think one person has not said that.
No,
Stephanie.
they've all said that. And it was so cool to watch you all meet up, I believe, in Nashville to watch the top 8 live show together. That was so cool. It's like these people aren't just saying that they like each other. Like, they're really hanging together, which was so cool to see.
Absolutely.
And we kind of were fanboy and fangirl, and Kate sent that video of you all saying hi to us. We
Yes,
were like,
yes.
I remember that. I remember that. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. No, when she did that, we were like, oh my god, yes, hi, hello. Yeah, we did go to Nashville.
Yes.
It was so fun.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Like, and I know that sense of family, like you said, Allie, you said it was tough. You said it took a toll. It took a toll on me. And I think having that sense of family and the people now you do call your family and your best friends, having them there to go through it with you probably helped and helped you get through it.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I can you said it right on spot. These people are more than my friends. They're definitely family now. We have a group chat. We have our own text threads. I was literally just texting Kala right now.
Oh, we love her. Tell her we love her.
And one of the members from Sure Element, I was just texting her, Izzy. So yeah, literally, we are always in touch with each other, and it is something that I truly cherish. And yes, we all have our own lives. We got to continue with them. We got to do that. But the beautiful thing about it is now we get to share it with each other. Like, hey,
Yes.
look what I'm doing. Like, oh my God, that's
Yes.
so cool. I'm so happy for you.
Yes.
Like, please
Yes.
share more. And we're always willing to like plan some meetups. Like, I just hung out with some of the people here in LA, and then I went to Nashville, and I'm hopefully planning to go to New York to see one of them. And I'm just,
Yes.
it's just amazing. And I love the bond that we've created. We're truly each other's support system. And if we need any help on anything now, because, being in the music industry, brand new, it's hard. It is hard. But, when you have that kind of support and community, it truly just makes it more fun rather than, something of a challenge.
Yes. What an amazing like built-in community you have as you all walk away from this show and start your own separate musical journeys. Like you have a built-in community of people that are really supportive of each one of you. Like that's incredible. That is something that a lot of people who are starting out in the music industry do not have, other than like, family and close friends and things. Like that's incredible. That's wonderful. I'm glad you have that. You all have the support of each other. That's fantastic.
Love them too.
So Allie, before we have the next question, can I have another run?
Hold on. Let me think of something. Oh, you know what? I'll give you one. So I was texting Share Element the other day, and they sent me like a run back to one of the songs that I wrote.
Okay.
And they're like, "Oh my God, we made a run. It was really the burlesque run. The one from the burlesque, like the Christina Aguilera one."
Yes.
Okay. I'll do that one. Where do I go? Oh, no. Oh, I can't sing it low.
What? Okay, I'm okay. I'm going to ask two questions.
Okay.
I'm going to ask the question that I have written down second, because I need to ask this question. I need to ask this question because it means so much to me. Where do you think that the soul that is in your voice comes from? Because there is there's a hearkening to a past time that comes out of your throat that literally, and I am not lying to you. When we get to our later questions, I will elaborate more to this, but it literally is like my heart song language is what you sing. And it comes from a soulful place, but it is of this deep, you have the genre of soul R&B music stuck and coded in your throat. Where does that come from?
God.
Hallelujah.
Jesus. That is exactly who.
Jesus.
That is one thing I always stand in my faith, my beliefs. Heavenly Father himself. That is who gives me that soul. But if we're talking about an earthly figure, my dad.
Add an and.
my dad. I definitely get it from my dad.
Come on, Dad. I need to hear your father sing. Can you do a little duet with your father?
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
Well, actually, a little insider. We actually are thinking of like working on. I just posted like a cover of me singing Gravity.
Okay. Oh yes.
We're probably doing something like that together. So yeah, he is definitely someone that I get that kind of sound from, and he has basically drowned me in that type of genre of music.
Yes.
My entire life. I grew up listening to a lot of gospel, like, Fred Hammond.
Yes.
Yeah. Israel, Houghton. I can never pronounce it.
Me too. I'm like Houghton, Houghton, Horton. Yeah, Israel. Israel.
That guy. A lot of like Kirk Franklin, of course, is his choir.
Yes.
But like R&B artists like Indy Irie, Lauryn Hill, D'Angelo.
Yes. Oh, jeez.
It's just, all those amazing, black artists that
Yes.
that Black music is something that I am so appreciative of, and I would not, be here without those amazing voices that I'm so inspired by.
Yes.
So, and yeah, it's just something I love to do, and I appreciate it, and I hope I'm doing it justice.
You listen, okay? You don't have to ask nobody else, and you don't need to wonder when I tell you it is as authentic coming out of your voice as if as anyone I've ever heard that I adore that sings that music. And that was the thing that was so almost shocking about you once we first heard you. It was like, where is this coming from? Like you're just saturated in it.
It's next level, Stephanie.
No, it is next level.
You are doing things like Jasmine Sullivan's doing. You're doing things like Yabba's doing. You're doing things
love
that
we have never heard. Like you're doing it, but at a different level. And it's at that different level because of who she said gave it to her in the first place. Hey, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All right. Let me get back to these questions. So you touched on this a little bit, but you can elaborate however you would like to about what was something that was more challenging about being on The Voice.
Yeah. So besides the obvious, I'm deaf. So there's a lot of different challenges that come with that because, everyone else on the show is hearing. So they have that obstacle, quote unquote, that they can avoid.
Yes.
So, but again, all props to the crew for being able to help me through that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And also the fact that the way that they built the stage, mind blowing. These speakers, the monitors that they have, for the blind auditions at least, up until knockouts, it is under your feet. So that was perfect.
Oh, I love it.
You could feel it. Yes, you could feel it.
I was mind blown. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I mean, I'm literally about to cry.
Like, come on, Provision.
Right.
Yeah, come on, Provision.
It was like,
I can't remember, but did you have inner ears in?
I had in-ears for playoffs.
Okay, so they gave you inner ears for playoffs too.
And that's another topic we'll get on because it just brings me to tears when I think about it. But yeah, so I'll just tell you now.
Go ahead.
Those in-ears that I had for playoffs, they were catered to me.
Yes,
through a different.
I love it.
Through a different company. That they originally used for all the other artists.
Right.
They literally sat me down for a phone call with like maybe 3 other people, and then they're like, "Hey, Allie, we want you to have the best experience. We want you to make sure that you're feeling as comfortable and confident that you're gonna be able to hear yourself, or at least do something that we can to make you have the best performance you can."
Yes.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you your own in-ears molded to you because full transparency, in the playoffs, the artist didn't have the molded ones yet. It was just generic.
Just had regular in-ears.
I can't use those. So so they're like, all right, well, we want you to make sure, now that we're starting to use in-ears, that it's gonna be for you. So I got to keep them. I still have them. I think they're in a different room.
Come through The Voice.
Yeah, that was amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thank you guys. So shout out to The Voice.
That makes me so happy to hear that they did that for you.
Yeah. So honestly, the biggest challenge to answer your question was definitely that, making sure that I am staying on tempo, sounding my best, being able to, hear myself as much as I can. Because, with the help of my hearing aids, I can hear a little bit. So yeah, and other than that, after I finally, made it onto a team, I think my next biggest challenge was basically stepping outside of the box that I created for myself, and Kelly definitely helped me a lot with that, pushing the limits, like saying, you know what, you can actually sing that note do it. I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah.
So, and then obviously, like, with the help of the vocal coach Treylani, who's on the show,
Everyone says
Treylani.
love Treylani. She's definitely helped me so much, being able to hit those notes that I was very scared to hit. Even if it was just in my falsetto or my head voice, it's still hard, and I'm still nervous.
Right.
But yeah, so I think that's just one of the challenges with, being able to trust myself, to my full potential, and just telling myself, like, it's okay, you can do it, you have help, do it.
Right.
What amazed me though about you, Allie, and you said something about keeping tempo. There were things that you would do. You would back phrase, you would speed up, you would slow down. And that to me is a testament to your musicianship. That to me was a testament to you knew a song so cold. And probably you have to learn songs.
Yeah.
Where they're literally in your body. Like you have to know them so good. And that's to me what was so magical about you. That and the artistry in you that really came out, that you knew this song so cold, that you could manipulate the melody, that you could do little things where you may have come in on an offbeat and just incredible things that you do melodically.
Thank you.
We have never heard the likes of on this show or period.
Yes.
Thank you,
absolutely.
guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, to bounce off of that, it's something I have to do because I have no other choice. I have no other choice because if I suddenly, because when you're singing, all you hear sometimes is yourself.
That's right.
And so I'm like, oh shoot, okay, I am ahead of tempo. Let me fix that real quick.
Right.
But also because of my influences that I listened to growing, I've listened to a lot of jazz, a lot of R&B. They do that. That is something that they do. And one of my favorite artists that does it perfectly is Lettucey. So I'm just like, that is one of my biggest vocal inspirations when it comes to that. I know.
Everyone who watches who is an aspiring singer, listen to Allie talk.
Yes.
And I'm gonna get on my soapbox for a minute because Stephanie, I try not to do this too often, but I'm gonna get on my soapbox for a minute.
All right, get up there. Get up there.
Listen, as Allie said, you all need to listen to other artists. Imitation sometimes is the highest form of flattery, and I'm not saying that you are to copycat a performance of or a vocal styling of an artist, but you can steal little things. Like if you like what you hear that an artist does, how, like as Allie said, how they approach a line, you can take that and make it your own, as she so masterfully does. So everyone listen to what Allie says. You got to listen to the greats.
You
in
have
order to get great yourself.
Absolutely.
And that was also like, no, don't even worry. Perfectly said. That is like another thing, though. I am so hard on myself on is basically just, as much as I appreciate these people, you don't want to copy them. It's not their thing to do. So
that's right.
I've studied these people and I'm like, okay, this is great. This is amazing. They're legendary artists that I absolutely love and I can learn from them.
Yes.
How do I make it my own? So that is one thing that I'm very, very thankful that Kelly gave me the liberty to do on the show. It's like, all right, make it your own now. And she definitely encouraged me to do that.
Because one thing we know, whenever Allie opens her ThroaK, we know it is Allie indeed singing.
Absolutely. Every time.
All right, Allie, I have one of my favorite questions to ask you, and I cannot wait to hear your answer.
Okay.
Allie, and you can give me multiple, obviously, but it's a two-part question. The first part of the question is, what was your favorite performance of yours and your favorite performance of other artists on the show? Go.
Oh, that's hard. Oh my goodness. Oh.
And you can, and Allie, honestly,
you can have multiples.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
you don't have to give me one of each. You can.
Perfect. Because everyone on the show, they are my absolutely favorite people, and I don't want to choose favorites. So,
what's one?
So one that
start
stood
with
out
you.
for
You
me.
should be easy.
Yes,
right,
you
let's
start
start
with
with
you.
me.
Start with you.
My absolute favorite is Best Part. Loved Best
Oh,
Part.
I
listen.
was hoping you'd say that.
But
so
I
good.
do have to give an honorary mention to Unaware with D Smooth. I cannot sing that song anymore without him. That is how much I love it. I just had a gig the other day and I sang it, and I literally said, like, hey, I just want you guys to know this song does not sound the same or feel the same without singing it with my partner now. So, but I'm going to do it anyways. But yeah, that is one that I have to give an honor.
I listen, and I kid you not, Allie, I work out every morning. I work out every morning at 4 a.m. I kid you not. And that performance is on my workout playlist.
Oh my goodness.
I listen to you and D Smooth sing that every morning. I kid you not.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I'm going to restate this because I want to say this to you. You probably heard me say it on the podcast.
All right, let's hear it.
I was in my living room waiting for my husband to come downstairs because we were going to watch the show together. He was kind enough to put my daughter to bed so that I could start watching from jump. First of all, the pairing of you two, I was like, the pairing. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It flashes on the screen that you all were doing Unaware. And I literally screamed like somebody had told me that I had won $1 million. Like literally. To the point where my husband came downstairs and he was like, are you all right? I was like, I didn't even tell him who. I said, they're doing Unaware. I love the song to my core. The first time I heard it by Alan Stone, it like just connected to me. Like so true.
And it's crazy because Stephanie actually introduced me to Alan Stone. I had never heard of him before, and she introduced me to this incredible artist.
Incredible.
I'm kind of mad that other show got him this season.
Oh, I know that other show.
I was so butthurt about it. I was like, come on,
come on.
But he was so sweet enough, like Alan Stone was so sweet enough, to personally message me and D Smooth, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is amazing.
I'm so glad he heard it. Yeah. Y'all did the rehearsal. Y'all were in rehearsal and I was freaking out.
Yeah, she was.
And to quickly finish, I literally screamed throughout your entire performance when I watched it on TV. When it was I literally screamed. My husband came downstairs. He got finished with my daughter and he was like, what happened? I said, I can't even tell you about it. I can't even talk about it. I can't talk about what they just did on the stage because it was my heart music language double. And on top of it, a song that I absolutely love. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you for the work that you two put in to perform that song. I'm not even kidding. Like music means so much to me, and that gave me so much joy, and it continues to give me so much joy. James and I are doing our research for an upcoming episode where this battle is involved. And I called James and I said, I can't get past the first 20 seconds where Allie's like, I couldn't get past the first 20 seconds where you said,
okay, can I just say, when I did that first, like that entry for that song, I was like, oh, okay, because you can hear the crowd, like, you can feel it, but the crowd is there, so you know what their response is. And let me just tell you though about the crowd. Beforehand, so for my blind auditions, totally going on a tangent, but the producers came up to me and like, hey, do you want the crowd to be silent? I'm like, can that happen? So the crowd was quiet for me.
Oh, okay.
But
that's
then
fantastic.
When the battle came, they're like, oh, do you want the crowd to be silent again? And I was like, yes, but then D Smooth probably needs that energy. So,
Right.
and I was like, okay, well, no, just let the crowd do their thing. They were loud,
Right.
and I was like, oh, okay, we're feeding off their energy.
Yes.
And so when I did that first, like the entry to the song, and people liked it, and I was like, oh, okay, I got to do this again for best part. So I did it again for best part.
Yes.
And then I did it again for Never Alone. So
like I literally sing that first like 20 seconds of that song to myself just to bring myself joy. I'm in my kitchen. Ooh, every day the deficit grows.
I love that.
Like I'm just singing to myself to make myself happy. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that.
That warms my heart.
Allie, I still come back to it frequently, and I still discover new things that you and Dee did like you. It was so intricately, like I would have loved to have been there when you all I'm sure with Paul when you all put that together. Like I would have loved to seen the creative process behind it.
It was.
But then again, I have a feeling that you and Dee did a lot of improvisation too.
I was just about to say, every single rehearsal was not the same.
I love it.
Was not the same.
You'd say that.
And I will be completely honest. I remember one time going back to my hotel room and I was like so nervous. I was like, because I'm a perfectionist.
Yes.
But there's one thing about D Smooth that I've learned so much from him. He knows how to do that so well. Like the improvisation. He knows how. That is his expertise. So I am so blessed that I got to learn that from him. He literally he was like, Allie girl, don't even worry about it. And I'm like, okay, please.
Listen, and he and I love that. And his name is going to come out of my mouth because I would be remiss not to say D Smooth. He murdered that song. And I love that you say like that he is an expert at the improv, because I can see how that could be a little unsettling to be partners with someone who changes it up. So there's not really a lock-in, but it looked like y'all's connection as partners was so tight that y'all could trust one another.
Absolutely.
And you could see it. And it was just the minute the man said, Allie, you didn't tell me. I was just like,
that was totally improv. I was not expecting that. But when he did that, my energy just like through the roof. I was like, I needed that. So you just don't hear that. You don't hear singing like that. And when he did that, I was just like, oh my God. All right.
What did Kelly say? Kelly's like, we haven't heard her singing like that since the 90s.
Right. Yes.
And let me just say, there is a reason why he's top 3. There is a reason why. And that is it. He is a expert. He is just amazing. And I am so blessed that I got to work with him, sing with him, and, call him a dear friend now. And fingers crossed that we get that done in the studio.
Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please.
All right, Allie,
please,
I'm
Jesus.
not letting you go because you got a second part of this question to answer.
Yes.
Right, I do.
Give me some of your favorite performances of the season of other artists.
Okay. I was trying to avoid it. Sorry. But no. Okay. My all-time probably top one, number one. Goodness, y'all are making it so hard for me. Okay. Kala's My Funny Valentine. That was just, it gives
masterpiece.
me chills. Gives me chills. And I cry every single time I think of it because I'm just like, she was robbed. But we know what, we are here for a reason. Things happen for a reason, and I'm just glad that she got to sing that and show that.
I told Stephanie, I was like, I've heard so many over the years, so many different versions of that song, but that was
absolutely,
it was a masterpiece.
Yeah,
it was
what
art.
What else you got for us?
Yeah, all right. So the next one, it is one that I truly feel is underrated. Only because the full performance was not shown. Sheer Element and Marcos, their battle, you guys, you guys, I don't think you realize I got to hear it in person. It was outstanding, and oh my goodness. And
I was mad.
I'm probably being biased because Share Element and Marcos are some of my best friends now.
Right.
But no. This was a performance that I really, truly, truly believe needed to be fully shown.
I mean, I was so mad because I was really looking forward to their and we get this little 30-second snippet. I was like, no, because I know they both singing this thing down. I know they're both singing this thing down.
Yeah, that's TV for you, but
that's TV. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is one honorable mention. Another one. Oh man. There's one of Gina's that I absolutely love.
Wicked Game.
Yes.
Wicked Game.
Yeah. Yes.
Wicked. That was sick.
Yeah,
that was sick.
crazy,
She sang that song. That song was perfect for her. That was a perfect song choice for her.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And then I got to give it to D Smooth again with my my.
Oh my.
Oh, and no, not just that one. I'm thinking of Location. When he did that freaking
don't get Stephanie
started. The mic thing right there, like this. My jaw dropped. I was like, David.
You gotta call him by his government name.
He's the only one that gets to call me by my government name too. So
that was so slick. That was Location was slick. I can't hear the word location without hearing him sing that song.
Always will break in the song.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow, you have a monster
and there's so many.
Salad.
There's so many others I can name. Obviously my dear friend Kate, every single one. Kate Martin, every single one.
Yes. Yes.
And Kate Costantino, her knockout performance. Loved it.
Yes.
It's just there's so many people.
This season had so much talent.
Absolutely.
It would be impossible to sit here and name all of our favorites. Like there were so many. There really were.
Yeah.
It was a great musical season. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, so here's our next question, which you kind of alluded to, but you can talk more to it now. What was the best thing about working with Coach Kelly?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Just talking to her was, just so comfortable. She's just such a genuine person. But that girl is busy. She had booked and busy.
I know that's right.
So
the
time now I got to spend with her, I try to cherish as much as possible. Because it's so limited because she's got to do other stuff.
Yes.
Right.
But every single time she's been my hype man. I've learned so much from her. She pushed my limits. Helped me step outside this box that I created for myself. And and she truly it was amazing to see how much she believed in me. And I'm really thankful for that. And and I am actually, I have to give a shout out. I love my coach Kelly, but Chance, the rapper, he's amazing. I love him. And and if I didn't go with Kelly, obviously I would have gone with him.
He is a special dude.
Yeah, and there is some part of me that always thinks like, well, what if I did choose Chance?
Yeah.
But you know what? I am so happy that I went with Kelly because she gave me the perfect songs.
Yes.
I would not have gotten to sing Unaware by Alan Stone if it wasn't for Kelly because she loved Alan Stone.
Thank you, Coach Kelly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
I love your shout out to Chance too, because every performance of yours, when they would cut to him, he would be like, like he would do his hand to some of your runs, like, oh, is she about to take it there? Yes. So yes, he was definitely a huge fan and a huge supporter of yours as well. Even Niall. Yeah. Niall will close his eyes and look at and just take you in. At some points, and other points, he would just look at you in awe. And I really appreciated. And this is overall, this is not just with you. This is with all of the contestants.
Absolutely.
I really appreciated his appreciation for each one of your artistry. Like, he was very vocal about it, but he was also, like, you could tell as you all were performing that he was really soaking in your performances. And I really love seeing that from him, especially being a new coach. We didn't know kind of what to make of him, how he was going to be. And I really loved his presence this year, and so glad we get to see him again next season.
Me too. Yeah, he was very attentive, and I'm very appreciative of that. Obviously they're coaches, so they gotta help us coach us.
Yes, that's their job.
They're amazing. They're so amazing. I gotta give a shout out to all of them.
Awesome.
And I'm just so blessed.
That's awesome. All right. So, Allie, who other than D Smooth, of the artists of this season, would you want to do a duet with?
Oh, man.
And you can give me more than one.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. Thank God.
Let me rephrase this question. Like, who the first time you heard them, you were like, oh God, I would just love to sing with that person.
Sheer element.
Oh, I would love to hear that.
Yeah. I think it's because we are all very acrobatic singers. I am an acrobatic singer for sure. And they are literally perfect when it comes to that. And I feel like if they can harmonize runs, I want to be part of that harmony.
Yes, I love that.
Are they local in LA? Are they local?
Yeah. I just hung out with them, not like maybe the other week.
Nice.
So so they are very, very close. So we will work on something together soon. But other people, Kate Costantino.
She's so cool.
She is amazing.
She's so cool. She's very, very talented.
The vibe is just amazing. We literally connected right away when she told me her blind audition. I was backstage with her, so we auditioned on the same day.
Wow.
Okay.
And that was the first time that we connected. Like, I met her before, like when we were filming for B-roll.
Right.
And then she had that, that cute dress, the clown couture.
The clown. Yeah, clown couture. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And so then I complimented her, and that was just a brief introduction. Then the day of the audition, she was like, oh yeah, I'm singing Say a Little Prayer, but the Leon LaHava's version. I was like, oh, no way.
Yeah. Yes. That was dope.
Yeah.
That was really dope.
And the fact that she also got to play the guitar too, I was like, oh, I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
I love playing the guitar, and that's one thing I really wish I got to do on the show was play the guitar. I was actually very close to doing it in Best Part, but in rehearsals, when I was playing the guitar, like I had my guitar in rehearsals with Paul and all those people.
Right.
I was playing a guitar, and then I noticed that I stopped playing it, and I just kept being very what do you call it? Charismatic with my hands.
Yeah, demonstrative with your body. Yes, yeah.
So no, I ended up not playing it. So that is one person, Kate Costantino. Kate Martin, obviously, and then we got to sing a little bit together in Nashville. There's a little clip of it.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, I think, and obviously, Kala, Gina, everyone, but
all of them.
But my first pick, Sheer Element.
Awesome. I would love to hear that. They are really, really individually talented.
Oh yeah.
And they're really good together. I'm so glad that their blind audition of Leave the Door Open really highlighted how really
oh my goodness,
how incredible they are individually.
Oh yeah.
And collectively. Like, that's really, I feel like that's a different skill set, to be like a really great singer on your own as an individual, and then to be able to come together and blend the way that they did. That was one of my favorite battles or blind auditions.
Often go back to is it Jedge?
Jedge, yeah.
I often go back to his blind audition, which was one of the sickest blind auditions ever. And I often go back to his battle.
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard it. I have to go listen to it.
I have to go back to his battle.
Okay, I will.
I forget the name of the song. Oh, Heartbreak and Misery.
Oh, really?
What's the name of that song, Allie? Is it Jealous? Jealous of...
It might be Jealous. Yeah.
I can't.
We'll message it. We'll text it to you.
Okay, all right, you do that.
We'll send it to you.
You do that, please.
Judges line
Judge
was
is
sick.
next level.
Yeah.
His battle was sick.
Yeah,
he's
I
next
think
level.
he's the one that does all the arrangements for their covers.
Oh, I believe it.
So,
okay.
Yeah, he's amazing. They're all
Come
amazing.
through, Judge.
I love them all.
Yes, they are.
Izzy, Judge, Tavon, all of them.
Yes. When Tavon came in with, where you doing? Where you at?
Didn't they do their entire? Did they sing their entire battle on Instagram?
Yes,
Stephanie?
they posted it.
Yes, they posted it. They
So-
posted it. So we did get to we got to see it that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just nuts. It was incredible.
Yeah, it was. It was insane.
Yeah. All right. So last question before we get to the rapid fire round.
All right.
What is the best lesson you walked away from your experience of being a contestant on The Voice?
Yeah.
Like, what did you walk away from? What did Allie grow? Like, how did Allie grow?
I really sat with this question. I really appreciated that you gave me these questions beforehand. So I was like,
yeah,
I was sitting. I was like,
absolutely.
Right, let me think. But I think the one thing that I've constantly had in my head that I can see is I am meant to be here. I am meant to be here singing. It is something that God put me on this planet to do, and I am so appreciative of all the amazing feedback that I've gotten. And that is one thing that I've struggled with probably my entire life was, is this what I'm meant to do? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Like, do I have a space in this music industry? Are people going to even want to listen? Are they going to look past the fact that I have this difference, that not many people have, that is in the music industry?
Right.
And it's your superpower.
Yes, it is.
It is. And I've left, the show fully understanding, this is what I'm meant to do. And you know what? If there's no space, create it. Make your own space. Be big. Make them make space for you.
Come through.
And that is something that I am truly.
That's a word, Allie. See, she's gonna start preaching on here.
She's gonna start preaching, and I'm about to take these headphones off and start shouting because you're really saying something.
Hey, I'm a church girl at heart.
So, hallelujah. Listen, I'm gonna give me a little keyboard on the side and just be like, doo, doo, doo. Have a little shout party. But you are really saying something, and you're not only saying something to musicians. Right. You're saying something to anybody that's working in anything or has a passion for anything and might have some doubts or might not see the lane or the opportunity, or what they're doing is a little bit different than the norm or the mainstream. Right. But if there's the passion and there's the ability, like you said, create the space. And if only, we heard this from another contestant, which was so profound and really touched both James and I. She said, if only one person is touched by it, then it was worth it. So you are absolutely worth it, because you have blessed my spirit this season. Your voice, not only your voice, your presence on that stage. I'm so glad that you did not have your guitar for best part, because one of the best parts of that performance was watching you be free on that stage and not only performing with your voice, but with your body. It was one of the most beautiful things I have seen on the show. And without even knowing you and without you needing me to be proud of you, I was proud of you, because it felt to me that was a thing. It felt like to me that was something that you wanted to work on or something. It was just in my spirit. Like, I can tell that she's stretching. She's not only stretching her arms, she's stretching herself to show all of herself to us, the viewers. And I will speak for me. It touched me.
Thank you.
No, it really did touch me.
I totally agree with what that one contestant said to you guys. If it's just one person, it's worth it. It's all have been worth it. And I remember going into my playoff, when they gave me my song, I kind of just sat in my hotel room just crying. I remember just crying because I remember, and I don't want to get too emotional when I'm thinking about it and talking about it, but I remember when I first heard that I was going to be on the show. I remember putting down the phone, like they called me, and I put down the phone, and then I remember saying just out loud, all right, God, if I'm going to be on this show, I want to sing for you. I want to sing a song about you. So that is something that I'm just so thankful that I got to do, even if it was my farewell song. That's okay. I'm glad that, that purpose of mine that I created for myself and I asked God to give me was fulfilled. And that is just something that I am so thankful for. You know what? Maybe after my performance, I'm going to be honest, I didn't feel, the most confident because, of what I did here on stage, from that feedback. And I was like, oh, wait, did I sound, what did I get carried away or, what? I don't know. But
look at my face. Just look at my face.
But you know what? I remember, the vocal coach Traylana, she pulled me aside. She's like, Allie, that was your best performance. I'm like,
listen. And you know who confirmed that you killed? It's number one, Tori Kelly. Number two, what I loved was the background vocalists that were on stage with you, who are phenomenal artists.
They were amazing.
They came around you and they embraced you. Yeah. And that just touched my heart so much because it just felt like y'all were a unit, and they were telling you, you just killed. Yeah, they attacked. They told you, like, you just murdered this song. You just murdered this song.
Yeah. I was not expecting. Yeah. I was not expecting that hug at all. I was like, well,
it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was awesome, and I'm so glad that God was honored. And God is often honored when we are within his will and we ask him of something that is honoring to him, first of all. Absolutely. So I feel like God is always going to honor that because he gets the glory first. Absolutely. But I'm so glad that he honored you in your request to sing for him. And you did Tori proud, you did yourself proud, and you honored him. You honored him.
That was my goal. That was absolutely my goal. And another beautiful thing is about me singing that song, it's the fact that the message can be for anyone, believe it or not.
Absolutely.
Believe it or not. And that is one thing that I truly, truly, truly work on, is that whatever I sing or whatever message I'm spreading, it's not just for, people that believe in God. It's not not just for Christians, not just for Muslims, not just for Buddhists or anyone. Literally anyone can hear that message, and I want them to leave listening to that and being like, all right, yeah, she's right. You're never alone.
Yes. So,
yeah,
hope.
And I
just hope.
I have to, exactly. Yeah. And it's a beautiful thing. I got to honor the God that I believe in, the community that I'm a part of, the deaf community.
Yes.
I am honored that I got to be that person for the deaf community, to step on a stage that is, a national stage that you don't often see deaf people on.
That's right.
And that platform I'm going to try to use it to the best of my ability to keep, shining a light on, deaf performers and deaf singers and artists and whatever they are, whoever they want to be. There is a space for them, because you know what? You got to make your own space, and they're going to make it for you as well.
Yes.
So,
and you are such an example of excellence in music to the deaf community. It's not just, okay, she can sing a little bit. You are excellence. So that is something that we all can aspire to, striving for excellence in whatever giftedness or whatever our passion is. So thank you for that being your heart. And it definitely comes out.
Thank you.
She's not only excellence in the deaf community, she's excellence in the hearing community, because
period. She excellence, point blank, period.
It's just
thank you guys.
It is.
Excellence with no label, just excellence.
That's right.
Love it. Let's get to it. Pa.
All right,
let's do it.
Rapid.
Yes.
Yes, rapid fire
Okay.
questions. I'm going to make a statement or ask a quick question, and you give me whatever answer comes to mind.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Okay. What is your favorite app on your phone?
Oh my goodness. Oh god, I can't think of it. The messaging app, the text messaging app. I get to
Yes,
connect with my
yes.
family, my friends, talk to them, annoy
Oh, I
them.
love that. I love that.
Games.
Come on,
yeah.
connection. Yes,
Yeah,
I
love
love
that
that. I love that. Okay, next question. What is your favorite movie genre?
Oh, horror. I love horror movies, and I am
Okay.
obsessed with what is the genre for Lord of the Rings?
Okay, like the fantasy.
Yeah. I'm literally like, you know, can you see it? So right here, I have the
I
Lord of the
see it.
Rings sign.
Yes. Yes.
In my room.
Yes. Awesome.
So yeah, that
Love
is
it.
the genre.
Okay, next question. What is your favorite karaoke song?
Oh, okay. It is a tie between "If I Ain't Got You" by Alicia Keys.
Not Alicia Keys?
Or if you want to be a little fun with it, "American Boy." Estelle and Kanye West.
Estelle?
Yeah.
I would love you. Oh, I love
Oh, baby, American boy.
Yep, I love that song.
Oh, that is oh my goodness. And that that Kanye rap in the that oh my god, I'm gonna have to download that again. I'm at the
Absolutely.
those okay, Alicia Keys. Oh my gosh.
I love
if I ain't got you, oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Next question. What is here's my favorite word, James.
Okay.
What is your dream vacation location?
Vacation. D smooth. Let's see. My dream vacation location.
Dream, yes.
I have only ever been anywhere in the United States, and that's boring. So I'm gonna go outside of the country.
All right.
Man. I've always wanted to go to like an island of some sort. Like,
yes.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Yeah.
No, let's do like a coastal version of Italy.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the
yes.
coastal. Like obviously I would
yes.
love to explore
like
the
Amalfi Coast or something.
Yes.
Like
my brother lived there, like, and he's like,
oh,
there's
really?
just no other place, like Napoli.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to be there. Yeah.
I would love. We can go together. Listen, come through, Jesus. Come on. Next question. What is your Starbucks order?
Ooh, I just got Starbucks today. It is a iced matcha latte with 2 pumps of chai, oat milk, and vanilla sweet cold foam on top.
Ooh,
come through. That sounds yum.
It is the worst drink you can possibly get for a singer, but you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ali, put that in the DMs for Pitchy Podcast. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, don't that sound good? See, they changed the game with that cold foam. That's a game changer.
So during holiday season or like Thanksgiving season, I would get it with pumpkin cold foam on top of it.
I know that's right. Yes.
But yeah, again, it's the worst drink for a singer, so I try not to drink it often.
Yeah, a little treat every now and again. Yeah. Little treat. Yes. Okay. What is the album that you always come back to?
Oh man. Okay. Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Love that one. And then hold on, I have to look it up right now.
I'm waiting for someone to battle with Nothing Even Matters.
Like,
I need someone to battle with Lauryn Hill D'Angelo.
Please.
I need it in my life. Though the sky may fall.
Stop, James.
Yes.
Yeah. Stop.
Oh, any Lauryn Hill song,
any Lauryn Hill, exactly.
It's not even her song. It's a song that she covered. It's Roberta Flack.
Right.
But yeah, that one, that album, and then India Irie's Acoustic Soul.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then her Testimony Volume 1, Life in Relationship. The one with There's Hope and Private Party, you know that one.
Yes.
I love Private Party. I play that on the guitar all the time.
Those are good ones. Those are good ones.
I got one more.
Yes.
One more.
Okay. Okay.
It is. Hello. Where did it just? I had it on my phone. Oh my goodness. No, I'll just say it. It is Alan Stone's self-titled.
Now you know how I feel. You know how I feel. He got some of that chicken grease and Kool-Aid on his throat as well. I can remember.
I had the honor of meeting him a few times. This was before, like, he didn't even know who I was. I didn't expect him to. But yeah, no, I remember he went on tour with Hall & Oates and Tears for Fears. He was an opener for them.
Oh, wow.
My dad actually works for Tears for Fears, so I got to go see them. He goes on tour with them. So I got to see a little personal sound check with Alan Stone. It was just me, my mom, and my sister, and then Alan Stone sound checking and singing. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. So, and he sang the song by Erykah Badu, Tyrone.
Tyrone.
I was like, oh my gosh. And he actually did it. He did a medley with "Killing Me Softly," I think.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I think I have a video of it. I'll send it to you.
Oh my god! Please do. I want to see Alan Stone say, "I'm getting tired of your."
I was
never buy me nothing. Okay. Last rapid fire question.
All right, cool.
What is your dream celebrity collaboration?
I have 4.
Come on.
She was ready. I love it.
Come on.
My first and ultimate one is Stevie Wonder.
Make it happen, Jesus.
And also that's another album I forgot to mention. Just all of his music, because I listen to it.
All of them.
But Stevie Wonder is my number 1.
Yes.
Number 2 is India.Arie.
Yes.
Number 3 is Tori Kelly.
Yes.
And then Alan Stone, of course. Oh, and then number 5, Jasmine Sullivan. Oh, and her. Oh my God, there's so many people.
Listen.
The ones that she's just rattling off.
Listen. Speak them out. Speak them out. The Lord says, ask. Make your request known, Allie, please, and bless us all. Bless us all with those collaborations. Yes, I love that.
All right.
So, Allie, before we close, can you please let the audience know anything you want to share about what's up next for you and where they can go and keep up with you?
All right. So what is next for me is music. My own music.
Yes.
That is coming. That is coming to you very, very soon. And obviously you can, keep updated with me on social media. My handle for all of my social media platforms is @Allie Can You Hear Me. I was trying to be a little joking, playful.
I love it.
I remember one time I was talking to my mom about that. I was like, what should my username be for people to sort of stand out? And she was like, I don't know, just think of something. I'm like, okay, what do you guys always ask me? She's like, Allie, can you hear me? So there you go. That is the birth of that username.
I love it. And we will be sure to link that in our notes.
Yeah.
In our show notes. Absolutely. So everybody can find you.
All right. Yeah. So that is where you can keep up with me. Yeah, I'm always going to be singing for you. So that is my motto, my message. Whatever I sing it for you. So that's what I'll be doing.
You're too much.
Thank you.
So many things, Allie. You really are. Well, Allie, we want to thank you so much for joining us today. It's been an absolute dream to talk to you. You are so much fun. You are a light. You are a breath of fresh air.
Yes.
You've made my day. I've had a really rough day at work, if I can be completely transparent, and you just made my day. You really did. And this is why we love doing what we do, because you have touched and blessed so many, Allie, with not just your talent, but just your incredible spirit.
Yes.
And we wish you so much success and continued opportunities to use that incredible anointed gift of yours.
Yes.
And just keep loving on people, Allie, and we know you will, because
Yes.
that's who you are.
Yes.
So, Steph, go ahead and tell the Pitchy podcast what they need to know.
Okay, so don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Pitchy Podcast on your favorite podcast platform so you can be the first to know when we drop a new episode. And as you know, we are on YouTube now. So please search for the Pitchy Podcast and hit that subscribe button so you know when we drop a new video. And also don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the Pitchy Podcast. That's us for new episode alerts, episode clips, and so much more.
All right. Yep. What she said.
What I said.
Thank you so much again, Allie.
Thank you guys for having me. It's a blessing. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.